All right, welcome back. So in this video, I'm going to look at understanding Jinja template inheritance. And honestly, this concept, at first I thought, oh, this is easy. And then I realized, oh, there's something going on here that is a little confusing and I need to take some time to actually understand this. And once I got this bit right here, that there are really three main ways a extension file is interacting, it clicked. And I was like, oh, okay, I get it now. So in our file that we just created a couple videos ago, and we diagnosed that there's three parts to this file, the about.html. The very first part was extends base.html. So let's go to VS Code. So, okay, we have this about .html that we created with a Flask make view about. And the first line is that it extends base.html. So we'll look at base.html, and we've seen it has your setup of your HTML that you're kind of used to. It has a little bit of Jinja sprinkled into it. I want to focus on this line right here. So the title is the part if you're on Chrome, the title is the part that is up here in the tab. Okay, I'm gonna bump this up just so we can say it's big. That's our hello world. Now, this hello world is, let's make this go. If I can get that. There we go. Let's make it so we can read the whole title there. So it says hello world piped and then my project. Let's come over here. So if we look, that my project is coming from the config app name right here. And the reason that the M is capitalized is because we have this title. There's a lot of titles running around here. This pipe title. If you remove that, save, your capital M is going to become a lowercase m. Okay, I'll put that back. You kind of have three options here when you extend this. So this block is now defined. So think of, and I give this car analogy where you're buying a car and you've asked for the base car, okay? But you can configure the title, all right, in your about. Now, this about is not what's on page that we're seeing because it says hello world. The about is very similar to if I go back to the index in mains, and I've gone ahead and opened that up here. The only difference was really that I have a saying there, and I've broken that down on 3 lines. But you can see they're very close. They both extend the base. They have a title, a block title, and a block content. All right, let's kind of tweak this so you can see what happens. So option 1, let's go back here to, that's big. Let's go back here to the options that we have. So, am I going in the right direction? Yes. You could leave the block alone and it inherits, like, you don't even need the block. Like, that would be option 1. So if I just remove this, boom, I'm still going to get the title, but it's just going to be whatever came along with base. So if I, save that, then I'm going to get my project, and it's right here. Like if I put in my name, in here, if I put in Drew dash, then it's in now every single view that extends base. That's what that would do. But if I just wanted it on one page, then I could extend base and put that on the one page. So option 1, just don't even put it in there. Option 2, override a block and call super to keep the standard content before adding an additional new thing. So if I bring in this block and the block title, then I can call super, and what that does is it does the exact same thing as not putting it in at all. If I do this, I get my project, and let's save, and then if I remove this and save, it flashed really quick. I get the exact same thing, but I have the ability to put in something like hello and then a pipe character. And so now hello pipe my project appears. And if I want the hello after, maybe I want my project name dash and then hello, then you see it's pulling whatever is in the base.html. That's what super is, and then you can add on to it. So for example, if you have a bunch of JavaScript files that need to be on every single page, then you could put those in here. And then if you don't include this script block, you're going to get all those JavaScript files. If you want to add a JavaScript file on a particular page that is in addition to the base.html, then you can put your block in, add in the super, and then add in your additional JavaScript file. The third option is just to override the block and say, I'm not going to put in super, and I'm just going to go my own way. So it's like, hey, I don't want what comes standard on this car, just completely scratch it. We're going to go to a shop and we're going to get this custom thing added to the car. And that's your third option. So I could get rid of super, and that would just get rid of my project, and I could just put hello in there. And so now it just says hello. And so you have those three options, and that is, in my opinion, once I kind of that clicked, I was like, oh, I get it. So if I don't want any JavaScript on this particular page, I can just put in my script tags and leave it blank, and that would remove this completely. Or I could put in my custom name here, or custom script here, or the single script that you want, if you want. Or I can bring it back, everything that's there, by using this super. And then my custom name, dash, and then what was also in the base gets put there. And if I want to add something to every single page, I just add it to base. So if I want my name up there, if I want everything to say by Drew, then I just add it to base. And then now if the tab, I don't think the tab would get long enough for me to show you that, so I will remove this custom part here. And now it's hello. Let's see if I get hello, my project, and then that by Drew is coming from the base. So you have a lot of flexibility. With great power comes great responsibility. But the base is really cool, and being able to extend it makes it very flexible. And these are the three options. Once those clicked, I was like, yep, I get it now. All right. We'll go on into the next video, and I'll see you there.